This is the NARWAL Freo Z10 robot vacuum. The finish is glossy on top with matte accents, and the base has a sturdy handle and a lift-up lid that hides simple, clearly labeled parts. It's clean-looking and doesn't scream machine in the room, which I appreciate. Key features you're looking at include 15,000 PA suction on paper, dual spinning triangular mops that scrub with constant 8N downward pressure, mop extend and edges wing that push the pads out to reach corners and toe kicks, a camera-free LiDAR navigation system, a self-emptying base with a large dust bag rated for up to 120 days, hot water mop washing and hot air drying, a HEPA filter, app control with no-go zones, dirt sense that checks dirty water to trigger extra passes, and support for Alexa, Siri, and Google Home. The battery life is listed at up to 210 minutes, and it only connects on 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. From my experience, setup was straightforward. I had to make sure my phone was on 2.4 GHz, then pairing took a couple minutes. The first mapping run was fast. It sketched my main floor in under 10 minutes with clear room boundaries. Day to day, the app is fine for starting jobs and scheduling. But when I tried to split a big open room into 2 zones, the map editing felt a bit fiddly. It's doable, just not as smooth as some competitors. Mopping is where this thing earns its keep. I tested it on dried coffee rings and a ketchup smear I left on tile for a few hours. On a standard wet setting, it erased the coffee in one pass, and dirt sense made it return to the ketchup area for a focused second scrub. Watching mop extend and edges wing nudge the pads under cabinet, toe kicks, and along baseboards is oddly satisfying, and the constant pressure matters. You can hear and see the pads actually scrub rather than just glide. The water usage is high. On a larger run, I had to refill the clean tank midway, so if you have a big house, the auto refill kit will feel less like an accessory and more like a must-have for hands-off use. Vacuuming is good on hard floors and just okay on carpet. It picks up cereal bits, crumbs, and pet hair on hardwood without drama, and the suction auto-boosts when it detects more debris. On my low-pile rug, fine dust like flour needed a second pass on max, and some embedded pet hair stayed behind. In my opinion, the 15,000 PA number is impressive on the spec sheet, but sustained pickup on carpet relies on agitation and airflow design as much as raw suction. If your home is mostly hard surfaces, you'll be happy. If you want deep carpet clean, you may still want a regular vacuum for weekly resets. The tangle-free promise has been real for me. I've got long hair in the house and a fluffy dog, and after multiple runs I found almost nothing wrapped around the main roller. The side brushes didn't choke up either. NARWAL's DualFlow setup channels hair inward and uses the brush design to keep it moving, and it shows. Maintenance has been easy too. The triangular pads pop off with Velcro and magnets, the dust bag is quick to swap, and the tray is simple to wipe. Navigation has been steady and confident. The LiDAR 4.0 scan builds accurate maps and the robot glides close to furniture without bumps. The millimeter-level obstacle avoidance is solid for larger items, but cords are still trouble. I had a phone cable on the floor and it got snagged. The camera-free approach is a privacy win for me, and I accept that thin wires are a weak spot with this style of sensors. The base station is the quiet hero. After a run, it pulls dust into a 2.5-liter bag, washes the mops with hot water, it can heat up for greasy messes, then dries them with hot air so they don't get musty. Noise is a low hum, noticeable but not loud. Over a couple weeks, the self-empty worked every time for me. One quirk, if I do a vacuum-only job, the station still wants to wash and dry the mops. That's overkill since the mops weren't used. A software toggle would fix this. On hygiene, the hot water wash and drying are reassuring, and the tray self-clean helps keep smells away. Battery life has been strong. I averaged about 170 to 190 minutes on mixed cleaning with maps enabled and moderate suction, and it recharges reasonably fast. Noise during normal cleaning is on the quieter side. Max suction is louder but not harsh, and mop-only passes are very mellow. It's perfect for households with mostly hard floors, and anyone who cares more about spotless mopping than carpet grooming. The constant pressure scrub with those triangular pads and the way it reaches edges is noticeably better than round pad bots that leave grime near baseboards. The tangle-free system also makes it easy to live with if you have long hair or pets. I'd recommend this for people who want an almost hands-off floor routine and value privacy from a camera-free robot. If you have lots of plush carpet and expect a deep vacuum, temper expectations or plan on a manual vacuum for weekly deep cleans. If you live with cables on the floor, consider some cable clips or a quick tidy before runs. In my opinion, the hardware is excellent and thoughtful, while the software is good but not polished in every corner. The mapping is fast, dirt sense is smart, And the base station is a strong convenience play. The app's advanced controls need a bit more refinement, and the logic around necessary mop washing should be smarter. None of that breaks the experience, but there are areas I hope NARWAL tunes with updates. In conclusion, the NARWAL Freo Z10 is a powerful mop-first robot that vacuums well enough on hard floors, prides itself on privacy, and meaningfully cuts down on daily chores. The maintenance is light, the mops stay clean and dry, and the anti-tangle design saves time. For the right home, it's a reliable, tidy companion that keeps floors looking fresh without much fuss. If this video helped, please subscribe and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.